Hello, everyone. Welcome to 99.6 The Howl, the off-season sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to unpack this episode, so let's just jump right into it. Second round of the NHL playoffs is over, and that's playoff hockey to me. I especially like this round way more than the first round of the playoffs. We had two game sevens on the last night of round two. We got Ottawa beating the Rangers, advancing to the conference finals. Got Nashville advancing to the West Finals for the first time in their franchise. Let's start off with the Nashville St. Louis series. Nashville really showed off St. Louis's lack of depth in their lineup, especially on their defense and their forwards. I mean, after their second pairing of Edmondson and Pareko, St. Louis barely played their fifth and sixth D men, and then up front, after their top two lines, St. Louis really had trouble initiating a forecheck and generating any offense with Upshaw, Stewart. It's funny because in the Minnesota series, St. Louis was deeper, but then they faced Nashville, and you got guys like Arvidsson, Sissons, Wilson, Smith on Nashville scoring goals and putting up points and forechecking hard. And you couple that with Forsberg, Neal, and Johansson. It's just a recipe for disaster. Rene played solid. And it's good to see Nashville in the West Final. I know I picked St. Louis to win it all, but it's good to see a new team up there. The Ducks and Oilers, man, the Oilers didn't have much last game, game seven in Anaheim. Just really poor play by McDavid and company. Just they seemed like the Capitals didn't have any passion, any try. The Ducks really ramped it up in the second and third period, and just cycling in the Oilers zone, and just Talbot held the Oilers in as long as he could. Just unfortunately, the Oilers couldn't get the job done. I'm especially disappointed in Eberle and Nugent Hopkins. They were ghosts in the whole playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if Edmonton trades away Eberle or exposes him to Vegas to get that bad $6 million contract off the books and use that money to sign McDavid and Draisaitl when their contracts are up. Ottawa and Rangers, great series. Eric Carlson's emerging as one of the best players in the NHL next to Crosby, Malkin. And they're finding ways to get it done. It's a team effort. Their defense is so weak. I mean, I think their top pairing, well, aside from Carlson, but just you got Phaneuf, Mathot, and Harper, and a bunch of these guys. I have no idea who they are, and they're just sacrificing their body and getting it done. Mark Stone, Turris, they're scoring goals. Pajot had a 4-goal game, which shell shocked Lundqvist. Feel sorry for Lundqvist, but yeah, I don't think the Rangers. I think their window is closing fast. I mean, next year they're getting younger. I see, but it's going to take a while for those young players to really establish themselves. And Rick Nash, he's just not producing in the playoffs. I feel like ever since he went to New York, he every playoffs he just kind of floats around and doesn't put up the points he should be putting up. And lastly, we got Washington and Pittsburgh. Washington found that extra gear in games 5 and 6, but you can't score a goal in game 7 on home ice. You got to feel for Ovechkin. I hear people saying blow it up, blow the team up, but you got one of the best scorers in the NHL. You're deep. You got a great elite tender. You got an amazing coach. Shouldn't fire the coach. I mean, I would say the problem is you got too many of the same type of players. Kuznetsov, Backstrom, Ovechkin. They're all Russian. Maybe implement some more Canadian players, some of that passion, and they just don't feel like a team. I mean, I feel like their bottom six forwards or third and fourth lines are a separate team from the top two lines. Whereas you look at Pittsburgh and they're all buying in. They're rotating everyone from third line to top line. You got Sheary, Gensel moving around in the lineup. Even Rust is up there playing with Malkin. Everyone's bought in. No one no one is saying to themselves, "Oh, I'm on third and fourth line." No, they're just saying, "I'm on the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I'm going to do my job to help my team win." Whether it's Crosby or whether it's Matt Cullen or Hornquist. Hornquist is on the first line some games, and on the third line. Pittsburgh likes to mix it up, whereas Washington is always top two lines, and you got your two bottom lines. They try to put Ovechkin on the third line, which sort of worked, but Ovechkin wants more ice time, and he needs to be on that first line. So that's it. I think it's going to be a Pittsburgh Predators final, gold versus gold. That'll be a great matchup. If it's Pittsburgh Predators, I mean, the Predators have the depth to run Pittsburgh for their money, but I'm still going to say Pittsburgh will probably repeat and get Crosby his third cup in his career. Also, last night I went to see the OHL finals, the Erie Otters versus Mississauga Steelheads. It was game 5. Erie Otters win 5-2. They go up to series 3-1. Sat right behind the glass, right behind Dylan Strome. And man, he looks like an NHL player. He's huge, one of the bigger guys on the ice. Great. He's in the offensive zone, generating offense, getting a goal, getting a primary assist. And he's also playing D, breaking up chances for the other team and just staying in his defensive zone, looking around. He doesn't really ghost when the puck gets into his zone. I was impressed by DeBrincat. He's a Blackhawks prospect. He got 3 points last night. Very small, but loves to shoot the puck and just hold on to the puck and dangle some guys. Also, one of the undrafted prospects, Owen Tippett, played for Mississauga. He got 2 goals, and he reminds me of a Phil Kessel just barreling down the, the side of the rink, top speed, beating out every guy. Both his goals, he started from his own end and just skated head on down the ice, managed to get a breakaway just using his speed. And great shot. He's a great sniper. But other than that, in his defensive zone, he's a ghost. In the offensive zone, when he's setting up, he doesn't really get the puck or generate any plays. He's just a pure sniper, pure speed guy. And maybe the Yields can pick him up at 7th. Yeah, also that the Coyotes got fucked over again in the draft lottery. They're picking 7th when they finished third to last. So, yeah, I mean, it's disappointing that they keep losing out at top 3 picks, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't complain. Last year they got 7th pick and they got Clayton Keller, who's having a great World Championships. He got 4 goals, 4 or 5 goals, I think, 8 or 7 points. So you never know. Even Max Domi was like a 12th round pick, 12th overall pick. So you never know with these draft picks. You just go with the flow. You can't really complain. It's just how the system works. Thanks to Edmonton for screwing it up for the Coyotes. So that's it for me. Like I said, World Championships is going on. Keller, Murphy, Dvorak on Team USA. Check them out when you have a chance. Murphy wearing the C, which is surprising considering Eichel and Goudreau are on the team. You don't really see Murphy in a leadership role, but that's good to see that he has that side of him, and maybe we'll see him with an A on the Coyotes next year or in the coming years. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.